Olenaki here with another Halo 4 campaign mission walkthrough, and today I'm going to show you how to get the second of two weekly campaign challenges for the week of March 31st through April 6th, which is still Alone in the Dark, which requires you to complete the Midnight mission solo on Legendary difficulty. And for this I used two skulls. I used Knghtds and Cowbell. Knghtds to get Promethian and grenade throwing animations, and Cowbell for a little bit extra explosive capability, which also included hammer swings. So here we are setting up the mission, going through the 343 stuff. And as I'm sure everybody knows, the first 4.5 minutes or so are a broadsword run through the Didact ship. And here we are, off and flying. Now there are a number of different routes that one can take through here, or adjustments to route, if you will, even to the point of going outside the map. But this is the route that I use, and I found particularly easy to follow. Notice that I switched over to my rockets here and took out that gun. Went into boost. Took out that energy ball, and notice I'm not really moving that much. I think the idea here is to set up optical illusions to the point where it forces you to make exaggerated moves, which is going to make you crash. Anyway, we come out of here, switch back over to rockets, take out that rocket launcher, and back through here, take out the two energy balls here in that post. Switch back to rockets. Take out a gun emplacement. Oops, I'm sorry, not yet. Take out these two energy balls. Now I'm going to take out that gun emplacement with rockets. Swing back to the right. Fire off some more rockets through here. Now most of these poles we can just dodge. We don't really have to take them out. The only real one that you've got to be worried about is the one at the end here in the middle, because you've got to kind of squeak through a tight space here. Now we're back out. Back to rockets. Energy ball out. This energy ball as well. And down. And I almost got myself moving too much there. Kind of wobbling a little bit. Okay, back up. I'm still on rockets. Taking a slow descent up here to get up and over these posts. Sort of taking the high road here. Watching out for those beams that cross. Then back down and through the opening before it closes. We'll follow it to the right. And I'm going to take out that gun with rockets. I'm at full boost now. It's actually easier getting through these energy bars when you're at full boost. Alright, I'm going to try to take one of these guns out right there. And then just bypass the others. Slow down, pull up. Kind of maneuver through here. By the way, pulling back on your left thumbstick is like an air brake. That will slow you down. Alright, taking out the energy balls, opens the panels. Alright, get in this tight little area here. Just taking it real careful. Slide a little bit to the right. Oh, almost lost it there. Come on out, and then when I get my bearings to the opening there, past these black poles, go back to full boost, because we want to get through this opening before it closes on us. And I'm using my guns as sort of like a guide on where I want to position the broadsword through that last tube area there. Okay, switch back to rockets. Go ahead and take out this energy ball in the center. Ooh, took a little gas there. And back to the edges here, and we've got to take out the power sources for 4 cannons. Okay, there's one. I'm just going to fly right through this area here. And take out the others in a similar manner. Okay, let's take this one out the same way. Only one guy left. fly through, and then I believe though when I take this last gun out, I bank hard left. I don't need to go through. I'm not really sure on this particular run. Let's see what happens here. No, actually I go through. Oh, nope. I made that hard bank to the left and out. Alright, now we're going to skip the cutscenes here. There's two of them. There's one. And two. Okay, now we're inside the Didact ship. Switch over to the saw. And as soon as the watcher in this room, this first watcher takes notice of me, starts firing. Short burst can take him out. And then start sprinting down the left side here, around the corner. There's going to be another watcher we want to take out. Darn it. The fusion cord always gets in the way. Okay, duck in here. We reload the saw and get our shields completely back, or most of the way back. There we go. Back into this room. Now I'm going to walk up to this little barricade here and then sprint. What I was going to do is I was going to try, go ahead and backsmack that that knight, threw out a hologram right at that knight, and then took off to the right. Go ahead and take that watcher out so I don't get nailed by him. Okay, hologram out again, back to the right, just run right by these guys. This is the benefit of catch. They're just interested in throwing grenades at me and not firing their weapons. That's how I can run by them all. Okay, here we go. Alright, grab a light rifle, grab a suppressor, and head on up here, put Cortana into the system. There we go. Alright, now we got 5 crawlers to deal with in this little area. First one's going to charge every time. The second one may or may not charge. One of them is a binary rifle crawler. It's going to be real careful about him. If you see him lighten up, then jump, because that way you may dodge the fire. Okay, now we're going to rush this area. Run down here, throw up a hologram like so. Over here, and then take off sprinting again up this left wall when we're on the ramp, and then up to the right wall when we're on the ramp, on this ramp. And then jump up, just try to get by everybody, and through the portal. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the gravity hammer, get full ammo on the light rifle. Let's go ahead and pick up these 2 plasma grenades and switch over to make them our primary grenades. And get through. God, this particular portal needs customer service here. Okay, go through the portal, backsmack that knight, and haul it down to here, down the left side, and then somewhere you can just see the portal all the way across. That's the one that we're going to get to. All right, she just turned it on, and what I'm looking for here is a watcher. Okay, sometimes he'll stay right there and I'll have to take him out at that point. Most times he'll come across to the edge of that pillar, and it's real simple to take him out. Switch over to the hammer, throw up a hologram, and then haul it this way, sprint jump across to here. Okay, we're going to come up to this ramp and then sprint jump down to the portal, just bypassing everybody. Alright, now we're getting towards Crawler Alley. When we get to the middle of that circle, sprint, count 1,000, jump once, jump twice. Damn, that guy's in the way. And smack that knight off of the platform there. I didn't get to him quick enough, so he spawned a watcher. So I'll just go ahead and take him out, the watcher out. With Mythic and Tilt off, it's pretty easy to take watchers out. Alright. Clean up the last 2 crawlers here, and now we've got 11 or 12 crawlers coming down Crawler Alley here. Go ahead and take them out. I'm strafing a little bit, but they come in waves of 2 and 3 and sometimes 5. go ahead and reload between waves. There we go. That's a wave of... Well, I should have reloaded there. That's okay. Okay, got them all anyway. So, run up here. Let's ammo up on the light rifle. Throw a hologram right there. And then haul it back towards the portal where we came out. We're going to hide behind this little barricade here. And by doing this, in this particular wave of crawlers, we keep the crawlers that are coming down the walls on the right from seeing us. And so we just deal with the crawlers coming down the walls on the left, like so. Yeah, I missed it. And then just step out and see if we can nail a crawler or two, especially if they're coming at us. There we go. Now, again, because tilt's not on, these guns aren't going to last forever, so the more help we can give the guns by taking the crawlers out with headshots, the better. There we go. And notice that most of them are just, they're paying attention to the guns and not me. When we get the next wave of crawlers, that's going to change. They're all going to start charging me. Okay, again, start off, try to take the ones out coming down the walls on the left. And this time, go ahead and step out and start strafing. Notice that I'm not even zooming in here. I'm just strafing back and forth. And I'm still able to hit them as they come down towards me, because it's a fairly narrow path. Ow, darn it. This I don't like to see. I don't like to see them on the in the area by the portal itself, because if there's more than one, generally they'll gang tackle you, as it were, and you're dead. But there was only one that got through, and I took care of him. So, okay, let's go back here. When we see the waypoint, that means that we've just got about 3 or 4 more that are rushing up here to deal with. Okay, I think we're down to the... We got them all. Now switch back to the hammer. And we're going to make the mad rush down the second part of Crawler Alley here. A whole bunch of crawlers are going to spawn. And I throw my 2 plasma grenades. I throw my 2 pulse grenades. I'm going to wait here momentarily to let the pulse grenade blow up, like so. And then jump. One swing of the hammer, and I'm through. That actually wasn't too bad. I don't know where I lost the rest of my shields there. I thought I got into the portal with a little bit of shield left. That's okay. We made it. We survived.
How do we get over there?
Here, another ramp. If we time it right.
Okay. Now we're off to the final 3 towers. The first tower we're going to have to deal with is the crawler tower, because it's mostly crawlers. The second one we just skip. We just kind of rush right through. And the third one is the night tower. And in a crawler tower and a night tower, we have to put Cortana into the system.
Activity. Significant slip space event building under the composer.
The skip tower we don't have to worry about because there's nothing to do there. Just rush right past it. Alright, I'll grab a couple pulse grenades. Make sure that I'm full ammo on the light rifle. And now after we get through these 3 towers, we have to wind up back here, get at the Didac, and there will be 3 battle wagon knights that are real nasty characters that we have to dispatch before we can get to the Didac. But let's deal with the towers first. Okay, got Cortana back. Put rampant copies, a few of them into the system, and now what we want to do is go to the right, and this is the crawler tower. Now down on this level there's going to be a few crawlers and a watcher, and if we can get to that watcher quick enough and take it out, we'll keep it from spawning a half a dozen or so more crawlers. Okay, good, we took it out. So head back down here where we get some cover. So now instead of dealing with a dozen crawlers, we're just going to be dealing with a half a dozen, if that. Yeah, about a half a dozen or so. Okay. Yep. And let's get this last guy here. There we go. Alright, that takes care of this level. Now we're going up to the next level, up this ramp here. Gotta be very careful because off on the wall to the left in front of us is a binary crawler. And we want to take him out before he sees us. Like so. And then haul it over here into this little room. And I'm going to take out several crawlers that were close to me to begin with here, so I can get up to the ammo crate and go get full ammo on my light rifle and haul it back into the room. We'll deal with all the crawlers here momentarily, but the first thing we want to do is swap the gravity hammer for the incinerator cannon, and this is a great one-shot weapon on watchers, even on mythic difficulty with mythic and tilt turned on. It is. Alright, now we're back out here. We're going to clean out the rest of the crawlers. You got to be careful when you scope in like that because you don't see what's coming right at you. Sometimes while you're scoped in trying to deal with some guy off in the distance, you got multiple crawlers coming at you or enemies coming at you at close range and you just don't see them until it's too late. Take a lot of fire, go ahead and duck back into the room, let your shields come back. There we go. That guy. That guy. Now we can deal with the... Oh, there's one more crawler up there. Well, let's see if I can take the watcher out. Again, he's not too difficult to kill with the tilt skull off, mythic and tilt. Alright. Actually, I think what I did here is... let's go up here and assassinate him. Alright, now before we activate the light bridge, there's 3 crawlers that spawned on the other side over there. I'm going to go ahead and take them out, because if we were to activate the light bridge while they were over there, they would immediately charge across the bridge, and we don't need that hassle. Okay. Light bridge is activated, and now we got a bunch of crawlers, a watcher, and a knight will appear, a battle wagon knight, fairly soon with an incinerator cannon, so I got to be a little careful about that guy. But I notice I'm about 3/4 of the way across the bridge here, and what that's doing is it's drawing the crawlers to me. And I believe the watcher is behind that post on the left there. Well, maybe not. Maybe he retreated. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's down there at the end with the knight, so he will be a little more difficult to take out. But let's see what we can do here. I got most of the crawlers. I think there's one more down here on this right post. Alright, now the watcher looks like he's stationary for me, so I'll switch over to the cannon and see if I get him. Oh yeah! This thing even works at long distance. Okay, all we got left now, I believe, is the knight. But I'll make sure when I get back across there. Alright, ammo up on the light rifle. I'm going to go get my gravity hammer. Okay. I don't think I can do the shortcut jump. So back up the ramp. Alright, just to make sure there's no crawlers, I'm going to fire off a hologram, and if I don't see any suppressor fire, which I don't, I just see the incinerator cannon, that tells me all the crawlers are gone. Now what I want to do is get that knight closer to me a little bit and to the left. And sometimes that'll happen right away, and sometimes I have to work on him. And then it doesn't help that I've got an auto sentry firing at me back there. I'm going to go ahead and take that out. Very careful that he doesn't fire at me like that. Notice how I ducked behind the post there as soon as I took out that auto sentry. This guy is really becoming a pain in the butt in this run. But trying to be patient here. Don't want to rush headlong into anything. I mean, I could set him up for a circle melee, but the tactic I'm going to use here is a little bit safer. Alright. I think I got him positioned pretty good here. Notice I got the hammer out. I'm going to hammer him off of the platform. And as soon as I do that, the terminal will appear. And I can put Cortana back in so she can fire off another ramp itself, which will help bring down the beam going to the Didax shielding there. Alright, now notice that I'm firing across here before I go that way. There's a couple of crawlers down there right where I'm firing. I've got one of them because I saw the sparklies on him. But I'm going to rush through this particular tower over there, and I don't want that crawler giving me any trouble. So before I rush the tower, I want to make sure that both crawlers are taken care of. It looks like he's hiding behind that little barricade there. I'm just hoping he sticks his nose out because I'm running out of ammo. Yeah, I think he's sticking his nose out right there. Yep, there he is. Oh, got him. Well, sometimes I get him right away, sometimes it takes a little bit of effort. Okay, now we're going to go ammo up again on the light rifle, get full ammo. And we're going to do the skip tower here, or skip this tower. And rush right through it. Alright, let's take the man cannon over. Alright, and as soon as I get positioned like so, fire up a hologram, keep that knight busy. Of course he's firing at me still. Jump there, jump up here, up here, up here, up here, and then straight across. Jump down, and then across here. Now we're at the knight tower, and the first thing I want to do, I hope I get my shields back soon enough, what I want to do is take out this first knight by smacking him off the tower. Okay, shields are back, and now I'm going to do a grenade jump. It's a little tougher when I don't have Mythic on. Okay, jump. Actually, throw, step forward, count to 2, and then jump. Alright, now we're up here. Back smack that guy, no assassination animation. Okay, we're going to run down here, spin around, and back smack that guy, and then get the heck out of dodge. And next up on the list is the knight on the left. And I'm going to hammer him off the tower and then immediately run down here because the battle wagon is going to spawn right there. Back smack, oops, assassination, didn't really want to do that. But anyway, I got out of it in time to hammer the knight captain or whatever, commander off of the platform. Now all I got is the knight on the right to take care of. Let's see if I can hammer him off the platform. Ah, crap, I don't think I got him off. Now, you notice the terminal's not appearing, so he's still around somewhere. I'll come back and reposition myself. Come on, Mr. Knight, where are you? There you are. There we go. Not only did I send him off off the platform, but I got him all sparkly. Alright. Cortana's back in the system. She's going to drop the final beam across to the Didact's shielding, and the shields drop. Of course, she's firing the composer. I've got to listen to his BS for a couple seconds here before we can get going. This is a forced cutscene. I can't get out of it. Alright. I don't know what happened to Cortana, but now we got to go back to where we started and deal with these three darn knights. Okay. Okay, first up is knight number 1. Hammer him off, and then charge up here. Hammer knight number 2 off. And knight number 3, and it's going to take a little bit to get him off. Very wary of those darn pulse grenades. Let's try again. At least he's throwing grenades at me and not firing. Okay, there he goes. That's it. That's it for the knights. Alright, now we get to go meet the Didact. Up on this light bridge, and I'm going to go ahead and sprint a little bit here with my hammer. Alright, skip the cutscene. There we go. And as we come out of the cutscene, we're kind of dangling there. Going to use the left stick to pull ourselves up and crawl. Alright, and make sure that when we get up here we pull the left trigger and plant the grenade. Because if you don't, then you die, and not the Didact. Okay, there goes the Didact. This is somewhat anticlimactic here, by the way. Alright, I'm using the left thumbstick here to crawl my way to the nuke. Alright, and looking down at the earth, back at the nuke, and it's time to pull the right trigger and detonate, and that's it. That's still Alone in the Dark, Midnight Solo Legendary Difficulty. I'm going to go ahead and skip the cutscenes here. There's 2 of them. Now, I guess because we go straight from, there we go, straight from Midnight into Epilogue, we never see the challenge pop, but I did get the challenge for doing this. Okay, I can't skip that, but we can skip the credits. And skip the epilogue and get to the end of the mission. I hope this helps you in your quest for Still Alone in the Dark weekly campaign challenge. This is Old Anaki signing off. Take care, everybody.